Hey everybody, Danny Ray, LifeTelesalesMentor.com and Pinnacle Quote. Just wanted to go ahead and update you guys on a lot of things that's going on, a lot of things that didn't go on, and everything else. It's been a crazy last 90 days, to say the least. Um, what I wanted to speak to about is a couple of things. Number one, the 100-day march. Okay, things were going okay with that. I guess my biggest mistake was having it being shareable. Okay, because I had a few emails from people that were doing the 100-day march, and they messed up the sum part of it. Listen, me guys, I'm not a tech savvy person when it comes to Google Sheets and stuff like that. I just learned about the sum where I can actually add up the entire page. That's something new to me. Okay, just to give you an idea. As far as sales, I can sell an Eskimo ice cubes. So, but when it comes down to the 100-day march, that sheet, I probably shouldn't have sent it out and made it shareable because it got all messed up and most of the numbers aren't errant, right? When I see that, guys, it's I don't want to throw numbers up there just for the sake of throwing numbers up there. Okay, if everybody's not in the boat rowing in the same direction and it being accurate, and I'm sure some of you are, it's accurate. Okay, I just want to give you guys an update on that. Again, 100-day march, it's pretty much ends tomorrow. All right, so I hope you guys are hitting your goals and everything else. I pretty much bit off too much, a little more than I can chew, should I say. All right, because I ventured off into Medicare this year, okay, and I did AEP, and so it's kind of challenging to go ahead and write final expense and term and get certified and everything else. So I just pretty much bit off too much that I can chew, So that's one of the reasons why. I haven't been updating my sheet as well. Okay, and that's something that I usually do every year. I've been doing the 100-day march. For a handful of years now, and the last 2 years I've announced it. Okay, so the 100-day march is going to be happening in January. I do two of them a year, guys. I do from mid-August to November, and I also do from January to tax season. Okay, the 100-day march from there. All right, I've been doing this for years, guys. So I had some feedback from a handful of people that were basically telling me that I was not following through. Listen, guys, I'm a 47-year-old man. All right, we're all adults here. Okay, so I know what I need to do. I know what I do every year. All right, so I mean, when I did the 100-day march, it was to get everybody together and everything else, and rowing in the same direction. But I'm not parenting. You know what I mean? So. Again, the sheet, got pretty much screwed up a few times because of adding and people not doing the right thing for the sheet. Again, when it comes down to these Google Sheets, I'm not an expert by any means, any stretch of the imagination. But guys, we're all adults. Okay, we all do our own thing. Okay, we're all adults. We don't need to have our hand held. Okay, your success is not my responsibility, just like my success is not yours. Okay, but if we're rowing in the same direction, it was kind of fun in the beginning until the sheet got messed up. So with that said, also I want to give you guys an update on the masterclass, the Zoom. Finally going to be doing some Zoom discussions, which is something I've looked forward to. But here's the deal, guys. There's a handful of times I've sent out emails, okay, and didn't get the feedback that I wanted. Okay, also with the most recent one, not the one I just sent out now, but the recent one before that, I had about a dozen people or so sign up, and then the last second, about 10 of them canceled. Okay, so going forward, I'm one person who like to rely on anybody. Okay, so whether it's going to be one person or two people, that's fine with me. We'll get a lot accomplished. Okay, so what I did, I sent everybody out a Google form. Google Forms I'm good at. Google Sheets not so much. Okay, whenever you have to do any kind of formulas, not good. But what I'm going to be doing is what I did was I sent you guys out a Google form with 3 options of times. Now, I've gotten back Let's see. I've gotten back about 2 dozen responses, which is good. All right, but let me see responses. I got 40, about half are picking 10 a.m. on the 23rd, and I got about a quarter, 25% wants to do it on 3 p.m. on the 23rd, and I got 20%, or 20, I'm sorry, 25, the other quarter that wants to do it on 10 p.m. on the 23rd. So here's the deal. I'm going to do 3 Zoom classes that day. You all can join in at any time you like. Okay, those of you that are on the master class. All right, and we're really gonna start doing this on a weekly to 2 weekly basis. Okay, I'm really excited to do this. And again, first and foremost, my apologies because I really did bite off too much that I can chew with Medicare and everything else. Training. I got my agency. I completely restructured the agency. Okay, and I would just want to get back to basics, guys. My expertise is selling. Okay, my expertise is teaching people how to sell my way. I'm not just teaching them, just give them a good perspective on how I look at the business. All right, so my passion is selling. I love to get on the phone. I love to close people, but more importantly than that, I like to give them what they need. Okay, I passionately care about giving them the absolute best. That's why I don't have policies getting replaced, because I always give the client the best. Now, not necessarily I give them the best of me. That's what I mean. It's about the relationship. All right. So going forward, I mean, I'm tampering down and everything else. Really want to focus on me selling again. It's been a very big challenge. It's been a crazy couple of months for me. All right. And I'm sure for you guys as well. This year's been nuts, right? But going forward, I'm really going to go ahead and really get back to basics and selling. Not really, you guys know my wife, Lisa Marie. She's a kick-ass agent. She's really taken a lot of load off my head. I should have probably did that back in August. Okay, I take full responsibility of that. I just took on too many things. Okay, and it just started not being fun to me. I don't like that. I love this business. I love everything about this business. But what I love the most is selling and showing other people how I look at the business. And I simplify the business and I sell at a high level. So I pretty much took everything that was in my lap and just dumped it into my wife's lap. Very lucky to have Lisa. So with that said, I'll be sending out, I just want to give you guys a brief update. It's been about a month or so since I've jumped on here. And now I'm just, again, my plate is cleared. I can focus and really do what I wanted to do with the masterclass. Now, again, as you guys know, you guys that are on the masterclass, the monthly membership, I haven't charged anybody. Okay, nobody got charged, not going to be charged. Okay, the masterclass is one-time fee. It's a lifetime masterclass. I'll be adding content, and again, the beauty of it is all the content that's going to be adding going forward is based off the discussions we have. Okay, and I'm going to add. So I'm really making an utmost commitment to this now. I was just unable to. I was juggling too much, guys and gals, and my apologies. So I just wanted to go ahead and touch base, let you guys know that again, I'll be posting. There'll be a whole chapter in the masterclass about. Again, I got so many different sales calls that I have to edit to add. So in the masterclass, we'll be adding that. All right. As far as I just got, again, guys, when you have a 30-minute or a 20-minute or a 25-minute phone call, going through all those calls and editing and cutting out the names and any kind of pertinent information, it's time consuming. Okay, and if I sit down and I do a handful of calls during the day, that's hours of me doing that because I want to make sure it's perfect. So I will start to do that as well in the masterclass. But here's the deal, guys. You gotta finish the masterclass to have access to that stuff. Okay, I see a lot of people at 92%, 82%, 87%. Now, I can go ahead and dump, half a dozen of chapters, bonus chapters, and, dump sales calls, live sales calls, okay, for you guys to listen to. But you can't listen to it because you have to get to the end. You have to get to 100%. Now, here's the deal. Once you get to 100%, I add a subchapter, you're not at 100% anymore. You're at 92. So you're constantly, this is kind of something that's going to be part of your sales career. Okay, so it's only going to help you. All right, so again, there's a lot of people out there that are at 75, 80%. There's you're missing all the golden goose eggs. You know what I mean? Especially in that third module with the building your own website, building your own asset, truly gaining your independence. All right. So again, going forward, all right, guys will be seeing a lot of this mug. Okay. Also, the 23rd of this month at 10 p.m. I'm sorry, 10 o'clock in the morning, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, at 10 o'clock at night, I will be doing a Zoom discussion. All right, so I'm just tallying everything up by tomorrow, and what I'll do is I'll send out individual links to those people that are signed up for certain times. Because what I did was I sent out a Google form, and I gave 3 options of times on the Monday, the 23rd. This is only going to happen one time, guys. What I'm doing is I'm going to get a bulk of people that want to do this, and then we're going to pick a specific day to do it. Okay, whether it be every 2 weeks or once a month, you guys give me feedback. Okay, again, remember this masterclass is based off your feedback to me to make it better. Okay, that's the way it is. So again, probably by tomorrow or Thursday, I'll be sending out those Zoom links. Okay, to join the Zoom discussion. Okay, again, we're gonna have 3 of them on the first one because I want to make sure I don't miss anybody, and I'm trying to accommodate people. So again, it's going to be 10 o'clock in the morning on the 23rd, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 23rd, and 10 o'clock at night on the 23rd. But again, what I'm going to be doing is, this is only one time. Then going forward in those discussions, I'm going to ask people, let's do something etched in stone, guys. Okay? But again, even if you guys show up, or I don't care. Okay? I want to get this ball rolling and get it done. Okay? It'll just catch on by wildfire, just word of mouth. So with that being said, again, great seeing you all. Okay, and I'll see you guys at the Zoom discussion. All right, see ya.